Hello, welcome to Cardboard History. My name is David. Thank you for joining me today. Today I want to share with you a project that I am nearing completion on. I recently picked up a card that leaves me just one card left to finish this project out. This project is the Chicago Cubs Topps Team Run. This project starts with the 1951 Topps set and is going all the way to present day, which is a total of 1,912 cards. And this week there will be 14 more cards added to that set with the release of Topps Series 1, bringing the new total to 1,926. Now, once I complete this project, I've had a few thoughts on what I want to do from here. Thus far for this set, I only included cards that were in the main Topps set or Series 1 or 2, not Update or the highlights and updates or Topps Traded. So after I complete this project, I want to go and add in the 373 cards that are part of those releases as well, for a grand total of 2,299 Cubs cards. Now, I want to share with you a card that I picked up, and this is a card that I have been working on getting for a long time, and I was very excited to see it pop up on eBay about a week or two ago, and it just recently came in the mail. So let's turn the camera around and take a look. This is a 1952 Topps Randy Jackson. Now, what makes this card so difficult is that it's part of the high number series from 1952 Topps. When Topps originally issued this set, they issued them in 6 different series. The 6th series was issued towards the conclusion of the season, and as many fans were moving on to collecting football cards or shifting their attention away from baseball, these cards did not get very widely distributed or sold, and many ended up in a warehouse until, as legend has it, they were eventually dumped in the Hudson River. So the cards that are part of this high number series, which start with card number 311, the Mickey Mantle card, and go up through the end of the Topps 1952 series, they are very difficult to find in good condition as well. So that is the reason why this card has been one of the last ones for me to be able to find in my Topps series run. Now, something about this card here is that it is graded and authentic because of color added. And the only reason I could think that this did not get a numerical grade and was graded as color added is because of this little pinhole here that had been, it looks like maybe somebody tried to repair it. It comes through a little bit on the backside right there. And so in the process of trying to repair this, I'm guessing somebody tried to add a little bit of color to make it look more appealing. And that is why it received the grade of authentic. Now, personally, there's been a lot of discussion going around lately about alteration of cards and whether or not that's good or bad or indifferent. In this case, I am glad that somebody went and added that color in, because looking at this from an arm's length, I can hardly tell that it's there. And so to me, the eye appeal on this card is just fantastic. Some of the other cards that I was looking at getting that were around the same price range were simply in just terrible shape with creases through the face, significantly more off-center. And so I was very happy to pick this one up, even though it has that authentic grade. Now, I want to share a little bit about Randy Jackson. He's a lesser-known player from the 1950s, but he was actually a two-sport athlete. In college, he played both baseball and football at Arkansas, Texas Christian, and the University of Texas at Austin. Now, I'm not sure what the transfer rules looked like back in the 50s, but somehow over the course of 3 years, he managed to transfer to 3 different schools. His last 2 years playing for Texas Christian and the University of Texas at Austin, he was on the team that went to the Cotton Bowl. The first year playing for Texas Christian, he got shut out. The second year playing for the University of Texas, he won the Cotton Bowl. He played fullback, but after college he decided to go on and pursue a career in baseball, and he was drafted by the Chicago Cubs. After his first 2 years in 52 and 53, he really began to break out in 54 when he was named to the All-Star team as a third baseman. In 1954 and 55, he was an all-star before he was traded to the Brooklyn Dodgers. The Brooklyn Dodgers picked up this two-time all-star with the high hopes that he would replace the aging Jackie Robinson. So when Randy Jackson got to Brooklyn, it was Jackie Robinson's last year in 1956. And so he backed up Jackie for that year and then started the 1957 season at third base. However, 8 games into the 1957 season, Jackson injured his knee, and he was never quite the same again. He would come back later that year, but he was not the same hitter that he had been before. And at the end of the year, he pulled off a feat on September 28th. He hit a 3-run home run in Philadelphia. This was the last home run hit by a player who was playing for the Brooklyn Dodgers before Walter O'Malley moved the club to LA. So even though Randy Jackson, or Handsome Ransom as was his nickname, did not have a great career with the Brooklyn Dodgers, he did have that special feat of being the last player to hit a home run for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Jackson made the move with the team out to Los Angeles, and he played half his season in LA before being purchased by the Cleveland Indians. He only played 32 games for the Indians before he was traded back to the Cubs in 1959, and after playing 40 more games to finish out the season, he was released. So Randy Jackson played from 1952 to 59. He had a 12.4 WAR and a .261 batting average with a total of 103 home runs. This 1952 Topps is Jackson's only Topps card in a Cubs uniform. He also has 4 Bowman cards for the Cubs, and then 3 years of Topps for the Dodgers, and 1 card in 1959 for the Indians. So this is the story of Handsome Ransom, Randy Jackson. And as you can see here on the card, he actually signed his name Ransom, and on the back, he is listed as Ransom. That was his first name, but Randy was his nickname, or Handsome Ransom. So this is the second to last card for my Chicago Cubs team run. And after this card, the only one that I'm missing is a 1951 Andy Pafko, which I am diligently looking for and waiting for one to show up that is in the condition and price that I am looking for. So thank you for joining me today. I look forward to sharing more of my collection as I continue to add cards and look at the history behind them. Have a great day.